Now that are joined us that are from Buncombe County. We're getting Asheville on board now. The city of Black Mountain is desperately working hard on some stuff up there to kick us from Point Lookout all the way into Ridgecrest and so forth. But the biggest reason I'm here is to ask you this, is what we'd love to see, and we're on the cusp of it, is we as an organization do not need to be the ones that are doing the legwork for the grants, for all these permitting and all those things. We need a trail representative at each of the entities. When I say entities, the local governments. And that's what this conversation today is about, more than anything, is that issue right there. We as a 501c3 need to be your advocacy and your organization that will do the work to bring in people to connect and do that type of, but the actual physical doing the grant work, turning in the paperwork and all that, we as an organization, to have an executive director do that is beyond our means and beyond what most organizations do out there. We have a trail planner in Buncombe County, in Burke. Burke is Morganton, yeah. Right? Yes. I really don't care outside of us today. We have one up in Asheville. The city has a trail planner now, and so what we'd like to see is that we, as the capacity of the land holder for this trail, that here in McDowell County we will have a trail planner as well. We have the opportunity for a part-time person who was our former executive director, but due to her time and commitment, she just couldn't do the legwork that we were asking her to do at the capacity that we were doing it. So we feel like this is a great time to come together. We have a couple of, in the beginning when things start, you guys know as well as I do, collaboration is the key. I believe in that. So to have the city, the county, the chamber, and a nonprofit such as Friends of Fontaflora come together and say, how do we do this? This is what we're here for. So we're asking for some funds from the city to maybe help with the county. And you think, well, it's a county position, why don't they pay for it? And I'll tell you why. Because it is remote, it is part-time, and that is beyond their policy to have and hire a remote part-time person to work for the county government. So with that being said, the Chamber of Commerce has stepped to the plate and is graciously giving us a space, an office space. They are covering the admin and even some of the payroll taxes for us for that position. And the county is coming on board with some funding, and we are asking that the city maybe can help us. Once we get this established and we have a full-time trails planner, I know that Heather works part-time as a trail planner. I think I could say that. And her many duties that she does, but to have Heather for the city and to have us one at the county would be astronomical for the future success of completing this trail and making sure that all parties involved are at the table. And that includes the government. That's you guys, because you guys are the ones that will be impacted the most with this trail coming through here. And so I gracefully stand before you today as the acting board chair for F3SD to ask that you support this effort. You have the documents in front of you that says everything that you need to hear. And with that being said, I close and open for any questions from you, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Anybody have any questions right now?
Yes, sir, I do.
Yes.
Now, Mr. Bush, so the position will be in McDowell County?
Yes, sir.
They will be working in McDowell County?
Yes, sir.
And not remotely somewhere else?
No, sir. No. It will be at the Chamber of Commerce. And when we say remotely, there may be some instances when that individual is stuck at home with children. They do not reside in the county. And I think that was part of the problem with the county's position. She does not live here currently, but with that being said, the office and the location of that physical position will be located at the McDowell Chamber of Commerce.
And I guess only one other question, and thank
Yes,
you
sir.
for your time. I'm sorry you feel bad.
No, that's okay.
The other question I had for you is, you know, we're having 3 government agencies commit government dollars to the position, and how was the selection process? Was that published and open for advertisement, and was it allowed to be applied for? What kind of process did the board go through to select an individual?
What board?
Well, I guess it would be the Fontaflora and the
So
Chamber.
Fontaflora, we saw an opportunity. Our former executive director left. because of commitment issues and timing with completing her doctoral degree and having small children at home. And so with that being said, the opportunity to finish at the chamber and work there remotely at the chamber was a better fit with the times and the hours that we had. There was a conflict, that's why I'll be truthful, I'm the acting chair. We had a conflict with that individual and the chair, and we've since resolved that. And so with that individual, we saw an opportunity that that person is actually engaged, knows everything about the permits that are being done right now to complete projects that we have physically on the ground, and we don't have to spin the wheel to start all over again. So what this allows us to do is take a person that was already doing the job, migrate them into a lesser hour role, and allow them to complete and continue any of the work that we may have in the future.